Hey man, you've been on quite a roll lately, huh?
A little bit, yeah.
You just had the lady that you helped with, we did a video on earlier this week, who got the summons. And now I'm catching wind that it sounds like you just helped somebody with the largest amount of debt that we've helped somebody with this month.
Probably. It was pretty chunky.
How much was that?
Just under $64,000.
Man, $64,000. Do you know that the average amount of debt in the U.S. that people are facing, unsecured debt, is around $10,000? Did you know that?
I honestly probably would have thought it was more, as unfortunate as that sounds.
Well, you probably would have thought it was more because do you know what our personal average debt load is?
Last I heard, it was somewhere around like 30,000.
Yep. Depending on where you look, it's right between 28 and 32,000. That's right. So that means that the person you just helped is like, you helped them with like 6 times the average debt load and around double our personal average debt load. So yeah, it was chunky is a good description, I'd say. What happened? How did she get there? How did she find us? Tell us a little bit about her situation. Obviously without personal details.
Yeah, no. She found us on Instagram, actually, and it was kind of just good timing for her. This is the first month that she had found she was not going to be able to make all her payments, and so she was already of the mind for looking for some financial help. And so when she came across our ad on Instagram, it was just she felt like it was meant to be a little bit, and so she scheduled an appointment, and the rest is history now. But as far as her situation, that's a little bit more complicated. She was getting a divorce with her husband. She was struggling to keep up with the costs of that and paying her bills and all of that stuff. So she was in a pretty tough position financially, and this was the first month that she found she could not pay all of her credit cards. And she also had a couple of loans. I believe one of those she was not able to pay this month either. And so this kind of opened her eyes. She realized she needed to do something about it. She could not afford to continue paying what she was paying anymore.
Okay. Now, one of the things that I thought I overheard you talking about when you were on the call with her is it seemed like she was starting to do some of the behaviors we talk about with like paying some of her like day-to-day expenses or month-to-month expenses with her credit card and try to like get ahead of the problem she was facing before she's made this decision. Did I misunderstand that, or can you give us some insight onto what that might have looked like?
No, you're actually exactly correct. One of the common phrases we use around here for that kind of situation is robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Yeah.
And she actually gave me that phrase herself before I ever mentioned it. She's like, I'm out here robbing Peter to pay Paul. And it kind of made me chuckle a little bit, actually, because that's exactly the situation she was in. She told me openly, she's like, I use my credit cards for everything, and then my paycheck pays my credit cards. And so she was literally just going to be stuck on this hamster wheel forever, except that she found that the hamster wheel no longer had a track because she couldn't make those payments anymore. There was no more hamster wheel to run on.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate. So with a little bit more about like the financial situation and the impact that we had with her. So she had $63,000 in debt. How much did we reduce her overall debt to?
The overall debt, I think, is going to be after fees and everything, a total of about, I think it's 37, if I'm not mistaken. It was 36 or 37. So she's going to be 36 or 37, and then there's fees, but all that is rolled into her monthly, and that monthly was reduced drastically. She was, on these credit cards, paying almost $2,200 a month. It was like a $2,183, I believe it was, or $2,181, something like that. Her deposit for our program is only going to be $952 a month. So that's really what we were looking for, was taking a little bit of weight off her shoulders on the monthly so she could maybe use her paycheck for something other than credit cards.
Okay, so it sounds like she came to us with 63, we reduced it to 33, 34, is that what you said? 35?
No, it was close to like 35, 36.
Oh, 35, 36?
Maybe 37-ish.
Okay, my apologies. But the monthly, we reduced from 21, 22 down to about 940, 950.
Yes, yeah.
So we reduced her monthly payment by over half.
Yeah, it was, I believe the total was just about $1,300, $1,200. I think it's $1,200 and just about $30 in total when I did the calculation.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you'll know this or not. This is not all that important, but I like to throw this in here if we do know it. Do you know how long it would have taken her to pay the debt off, making minimum payments?
Oh yeah, the calculator told me she was going to be paying for a little over 31 years.
Dang. And do you know how much she would have paid in full if she
yeah.
paid that time?
Oh yeah, well over $120,000.
So her $63,000 was going to become almost $120, or a little more than $120,000.
Yeah, yeah.
So not only did we save her that difference between the 63 and the 36, what she owed and what she's going to pay in the program, but had she paid it, we paid her significantly, like 4x over.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's great. And then the other thing that is really important about our program is we give people a deadline, so they do know when they're going to be getting out of debt. So do you recall how long it's going to take her to get out of debt in our program?
Oh yeah, that's only about 57 months as compared to the 370 something they quoted her before.
So. Wow, so not even the max of 60 months that our program could take her.
No, no.
That's awesome, man. I love hearing these stories. Do you have anything for our agents or our clients out in the field?
This is just goes to show that regardless of the situation that you're in, if you are in that robbing Peter to pay Paul stage, eventually that is going to fall apart. You cannot do that forever. The interest rates are going to increase. The balances are going to increase. Unless your income continues to increase as well, pretty drastically. We see it every single day that our clients fall off that hamster wheel and they can't keep making those payments. So if you are robbing Peter to pay Paul, please give us a call, give somebody a call, get some help.
That's awesome, man. I love it. Thank you very much for your time. I can't wait to hear the next story. Take it easy.
Have a good one.